basically the podcast boys, me, Alfa, Rick, Jordan and Barney. We all met up at Pinkbird Studios and we set ourselves a challenge to make a song in one day, and it's sort of a collaborative effort.
Come on. That was believable. That was believable.
Yeah, so we had a lovely breakfast, and then we came to the amazing home, Pinkbird Studios, which is great.
So we are in Pinkbird Recording Co, and this is the place that we call home. And we've got the guys from Are We Live podcast down today, and we've done a full podcast, which is normal kind of thing.
We're going to work on each other.
But this time, we've actually managed to do something a bit different, which is create a song. And so it's gone a bit longer than an usual day, but really, really fun, really interesting, lots of new situations happening, so cool.
It's my time, my shine. Rappity, rap, rapping.
After we did the live show together, I think people kind of been waiting for a track and see how it would sound. So yeah, we've literally just done that, which is cool.
It's funny because we've spoken about this on the podcast before. We said how hard it must be to be in a room with multiple people and have to come up with something just because everyone's their own person and everyone's got their own style. Like someone you have to take on a role for the day, and you won't be able to have your will rule over everyone else. That's not how it works. So yeah, I knew it was going to be interesting from the offset. I knew that I was walking into a strange situation.
Yeah, that was the first time we were all together, and it's interesting because people like to put us in the same box, but we are really different artists, I think. It's funny how I was talking about that at the start of the day. It's going to be interesting to see how we work together. See how these styles collide. And then at the end of the day, you can see where we were struggling to come up with ideas, or struggling because one person might do that and the other might do this.
It was different. It was very much, because obviously we're all brothers, innit? But with that, everyone has their way of working. So it was a little bit like everyone's kind of feeling their way around. All of them work fine together, as in 1, 2 are together, but as three, and then 4 of us, and then Rick's here and you're here. It's like a lot of people in one environment. So it's a lot of, you could feel the kind of figuring it out thing.
We all kind of know what we like, me, Jordan and Alfa and Barney, but we're quite, that can be tricky because we know what we like so much so that we have different interests and different musical things that we are into. So makes it more complicated.
Flow, keep flowing.
I watch them grow, yeah. Hold with your teeth in emotion. Motion flow, motion flow. Yo.
Don't try very hard to fit it in. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like you're trying hard to.
Okay, let's go, right, go.
But I think it's those initial stages that make things harder, where people are like, "Oh, does that work? I don't know. Does that work? Does that work out?" Because no one wants to, throw around their authority because everyone's cool. So you don't want to be king of the room or anything. So yeah.
Just trying to feel the vibe and feel the energy of the room. I honestly feel like potentially.
What are you thinking?
Maybe like a waltz vibe, man.
A waltz, just give me the BPM, bro.
The difference is it's in 6/8 though.
Cool, man. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Yeah.
So what? 3.
Is that 90?
Is that
Air drum professionals.
just let me know what to type in, bro?
I think 90.
Bro. 90, yeah.
So I don't produce anything, but
True.
what you're gonna watch is me pretending like I know I can produce. You'll see
Okay.
it. You'll see it later. I'm really good at it. You won't know. They won't know.
5-4.
I'll just blagged my way into this session.
5-4.
They won't know.
It kind of just sort of fell into place at first with Tom leading with making the drums and the beat at first. and then they sort of worked on this primary idea, which was more Tom sound, and went towards like a more happier sort of upbeat sound.
We didn't let him, or not that he forced it, it's just like, it was just happening. He started with the drums and they set the tone for the day, do you know what I mean? Drums are like important. That might be one thing that we all like are similar on. We all like have groove in our song or whatever, so yeah, whatever the groove he set, then we just start building on that. Alfa was playing keys.
I guess I'm a designated keys guy. That's what I pride myself in, even though, you know, I could be better, but that's the one thing I'm just like, I can do that, okay. So I just sat down there naturally, but I think whoever plays what, that wasn't the issue. It's more the mood of the song. I knew that was going to be the issue. I knew that was going to be the hump to get over.
I wasn't really doing anything important. I was playing bass or something, but yeah, that was it pretty much. That was the process. So Tom did the drums, Alfa was on the keys, and we were laying it down. Tom did the guitar part. We were writing like vocals towards the end together.
Poetry, emotion flows. I watch them grow. Poetry, emotion.
Nice.
Jeez. Nice one, mate. Cool. Nice one, mate.
It was pretty much like the idea of the song, and like the lyrical kind of thing was kind of me, and like the idea of the name of the track and the helping with the chorus, and you know, and then my own lyrics as well. So that was kind of me. I was more of like the idea about the actual lyrical stuff was a bit more me.
Most of my dreams are trapped in that. Cards up and down, ain't back and rack, gambling hearts and spades, digging myself out. Shit with my pain, will I just figure my way out? Poetry, emotion. My heart and my lyrics are in tandem, providing emotion. My tears and my pain can cry, ain't like a fill up an ocean. I'm here and I'm soaking, can you see the laugh in the...
When Tom left, which was about a few hours ago, the guys were listening to it over and over again, and they felt that they wanted to put some extra bits in, and it's just completely taken a different direction for the ending of the song. So it's really interesting to see how that's come together.
Alfa and I are like sitting here going, it's hard to take it. It's hard to take it anywhere because, yeah. Plus, I really enjoy throwing a random time signature, random chords. So it's cool to yeah, experiment in that. So we're just gonna record that right now for you. All right. Alfa, can you hear the click? Hold on. Because Tom left the session, and maybe because he was leading, like the track was in a certain place, and because I've grown a lot towards like darker music, and obviously Alfa loves dark music. For me to like really get into the track, it had to have both elements so that it would be more evenly spread sort of thing. And then as soon as it got darker, it sort of complements the other side.
Jordan and Alfa kind of have got this kind of synergy and vibe, which kind of is kind of at the end of the song you kind of get that aspect as well, which is cool because they still include Tom's original idea in it. So it's like he still has an influence in it, but it's like their interpretation of that part of the song. So it's kind of like you get two songs in one, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so it's a little bit darker, but it's still vibes.
Poetry, emotion flows. Poetry, emotion flows. Poetry,
Yeah, Tom's gonna be shocked, but again, he's not gonna be shocked. Like, what happens when you leave Alfa and Jordan with a track? Like, we just do weird stuff to it. Like, that's what happens. So Tom, he'll be surprised with what he hears, but he'll be expecting. Like, he's not gonna be like, why did they do this? Like, he's gonna have expected that from us, I reckon. So yeah, it's good. We understand each other like that.
I'm getting a takeaway. I don't know what to carry.
It's funny because it's kind of like got all our styles like mixed in together. So it's kind of like got, you know, like the kind of more positive, kind of like happy kind of Tom sound, and it's got my rapping kind of in there as well, and it's got Alfa's keys playing, and it's got Jordan's like dark side as well, and it kind of merges into this quite cool like song, which I'm really kind of happy about, and I can't wait for people to hear it. Like, it's quite cool. We'll catch the tune, Poetry in Motion, on the Are We Live YouTube, man. Subscribe, man. Subscribe to the YouTube, because you should. If you don't, you're gonna miss out, and then you'll cry. You don't need to cry, because crying is sad. Check out on the SoundCloud. Subscribe to the iTunes as well for the podcast, which you can catch pretty much twice a month, around that. I'm gonna have some really cool guests and some really cool ideas and stuff. So yeah, subscribe.
My feet move at amazing pace, been running for minutes, hours, weeks and days. Supposing sighting, hating sound, my brain, I got me fire, I'm fighting flames, and that's real. Most of my dreams are trapped in that. Cards have been dealt, ain't back a rat, gabbling hearts and space, digging myself out. Shit my pain, well I just figure my way out, yeah. Poetry in motion. My heart and my lyrics are in tandem, providing emotion. My tears and my pen could cry, ain't like I feel up an ocean. I'm here and I'm soaking, can you see the life in the rhyme? Yeah, I find it design, yeah. My heart is inspired.